Hi, I'm Eva Schumiatcher, and I'm a producer here at REW.
And I'm Carolyn Pogue, and I'm a local realtor with Pogue Real Estate Group.
And today we're in the Tri-Cities to find out why people like living here. What are some of your favorite local spots around here?
Definitely our favorite restaurant would be Spacca Napoli, which is on St. John's and Moody. Rocky Point Ice Cream, which is here at Rocky Point and Port Moody. Perfect day in the Tri-Cities. I'd say going for a walk around Rocky Point Park here. It's so nice, especially on a nice sunny day and that when the tide's in.
That sounds like my favorite day.
It's a good day.
Okay, so Diane, what do you love most about living in the Tri-Cities?
We love it. First of all, we love the community. How can you beat this?
Walkability, close to the SkyTrain, close to restaurants.
Great place for us to grow old in.
If you could plan a perfect day, start to finish, morning, where would you go for breakfast? Where would you go for your walk? What would you do?
The Hard Bean is excellent. That's a wonderful place to have breakfast and then come down here for a stroll or go for a hike.
I really like coming to the brewery. So I would go for a bike ride, kind of go towards the Coquitlam River and along it. Just chill, get some ice cream, Rocky Point ice cream.
And how did you decide on your location?
Well, when we first emigrated to Canada back in 1982, this is where we settled. It seems to me that it's a place where everybody's welcome.
It is a great space to be social, hang out.
We do have a bit of a trivia game as well, if you are willing to play with us.
I'm not very good at trivia.
They're very objective. They're not objective, sorry. What do you think the MLS benchmark price for a single family home was in April 2026 in Coquitlam?
In Coquitlam?
I would say around about 1 million.
Port Coquitlam, it was just over 1.3.
So you weren't far off. What do you think the projected number of residents for Burke Mountain is?
I'm not sure. It's actually going to be about 50,000 residents in the next couple decades in Burke Mountain alone.
And in 2024, which pizzeria was named Best Neapolitan Pizza in Canada?
Spacca Napoli.
What do you think the highest ranked secondary schools are in the Tri-Cities?
Well, I hope Heritage Woods because that's where my daughter goes.
So our son went to Heritage Woods, and that was many years ago.
Actually, I think it is Heritage Woods.
Yeah, it's Charles Best in Coquitlam and Heritage Woods in Port Moody.
Out of single family homes, condos, and multiplexes, which do you think sold the most in 2026 across the Tri-Cities?
Condos.
Probably condos.
Condos.
Condos in all three, in Port Moody, Coquitlam, and Port Coquitlam.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot going up, so.
Carolyn, if you could give home seekers one tip to save them some money or reduce some stress, what would you tell them?
Connect with a really good local agent who knows the area, has good experience, and is very in tune with the market, and really get a feel for what you want.
When should you walk away from a deal, even if you really love a home?
Everything works out in terms of financially. There's nothing strange on title. If something comes up in the inspection that's quite major, not cosmetic or things that can be repaired and fixed, something very major, like in terms of foundation is, failing, anything like that, then I think it's time to keep looking.
If you were to buy a home today, what would you want to do differently than your first home purchase?
Look at everything and make sure you're getting something that you can see yourself in long term, rather than just getting what works in that moment.
Thank you so much for watching. If you're looking for available listings in the Tri-Cities neighborhood, try looking on rew.ca.
And if you want advice on local real estate within Port Moody and the Tri-Cities, I'm Carolyn Pogue with Pogue Real Estate Group, and our website is poguerealestate.com.